Good day everyone. Hello, I am Jason Bautista Lozadas. This video I will discuss on what human can do to fight climate change. But before I proceed, let me first explain what are the difference between climate and weather. When we say climate, it is a long-term, wide area, seasonal changes, and measured over a long span of time. Climate is an average of many years of weather observation. While weather, it is a short time, limited area, can change rapidly, and difficult to predict. Weather is what's happening outside your window right now. Climate change is a proven fact. Global warming has caused serious changes to the planet, such as rising sea levels, extreme weather events, deforestation, and disappearance of species. But, as an individual, we can slow down global warming by implementing small, more sustainable action within our community. Without further ado, there are the 6 simple things that I want to share and discuss on what human can do to fight climate change. The first one is reduce emissions. Use your car less whenever possible. Instead, use sustainable transportations such as bicycling or use public transportation more often. In the case of long-distance travel, trains are more sustainable than airplanes, which cause a great deal of the CO2 emitted into the atmosphere. If you are into cars, remember that every kilometer that you increase your speed will considerably increase CO2 emissions and expenses. According to the CE, each liter of fuel that your car uses equals 2.5 kilos of CO2 emitted into the atmosphere. Second, to fight climate change is the save energy. Take a look at the levels on your appliances and never leave them on standby. Always adjust the thermostat for heating and air conditioning. By being careful how we use home appliances, we can save energy and of course money at the end of the month. Third, to fight climate change is to put the 3R of sustainability into practice. The first R is reduce. Consume less, more efficiently. The second R is reuse. Take advantage of second-hand markets to give new life to items that you don't use anymore or find something that someone else has gotten rid of that you need. You are being saving money and reducing your consumption. Bartaining is also a practical solution. The third R is recycle. Packaging, waste from electronics, and etc. Did you know that you can save over 730 kilos of CO2 each year just by recycling half of the garbage produced at home? Fourth, to fight climate change is low-carbon diet. A low-carbon diet result is smarter consumption. Reduce your meat consumptions. Livestock is one of the biggest contaminators of the atmosphere and increase your consumptions of fruit and vegetables. Eat food that is local and in season. Read the label and eat food that is produced in the area. Avoid imports which create more emissions due to transportations. Also, eat seasonal items to avoid less sustainable production method. Avoid excessive packaging and processed foods as much as possible. Fifth, to fight climate change is act against forest loss. As far as possible, avoid anything that may be a fire hazard. If you want to buy wood, choose wood with a certification of steel showing its sustainable origin. Plant a tree throughout its life. It can absorb up to a ton of CO2. And lastly, the sixth, to fight climate change is make demands from the government. Demand that they take measures toward a more sustainable life. Any way that you can promote renewable energy, regulatory measures such as properly labeling products, fishing method use, label that specify product origins, whether or not they are transgenic, and etc. promote more sustainable public transportations, promote the use of bicycle and other non-populating transportation methods in the city, correctly manage waste through recycling, reuse, and etc. And they are the 6 things that I want to share on what human can do to fight climate change. The reduce emissions, the save energy, the 3 R's, which is reduce, reuse, recycle, the low carbon diet, the act against forest loss, and make demands from the government. The population has more power than it realized to demand measures from government to raise global awareness of global warming problems. Think globally, act locally. Your actions are needed in the fight against climate change. Can you think of any other things to do? Share them with us. That's it. Thanks for watching. God bless.